Hello internet friends. In this video I will be riveting the center bottom fuselage skin to the seat assembly. At least I think it's called the seat assembly. So what I'm doing here is I've moved the whole assembly to my adjustable height table, so it's not super hard to reach any of it. I also put a light so that way we could see what we're doing, because it's kind of dark in that rib assembly. And my buddy Sophic has showed up to help me rivet here. I figured what we would do is I would do the rivet gun on the skin, since I'm still learning how to do all this, and it's pretty easy to make smileys on the skin, and I would rather me make a mistake than somebody else and be upset, because I can deal with being upset at myself. So, and it's really hard to mess up bucking, so you have more control with the gun, I think, anyway. And also I get 10 minutes of help from my son. So I'm on the rivet gun. My son has the Cleco pistol, and Sophic has the tungsten bucking bar. And so I rivet, and then my son pulls out the Cleco, and then I put another rivet in. Oh, there we go, we lost him. So now we're back to just two people. So what I'm doing, and you get a rhythm down pretty quickly. So I'm also putting a piece of tape, just blue painter's tape, over the rivet, so I don't scratch up the skin with the rivet gun. And I'm using the flush face riveter, the big one, the swivel head one, for anyone that doesn't know what I'm talking about. Vans also had a good tip. I think it was Scott from Vans when I went to Oshkosh, and they said what you should do is either take a belt sander or orbital sander and basically grind or sand down the lip of that rubber covering until it's just about flush with the rivet set, and it will work better. So I did that, and it does seem to work a lot better, because otherwise you have to put a lot of force into pushing on that to get the set actually flush with the skin that you're riveting. So I will also say that the Cleco pistol is also a super useful tool when you're doing 100 or 200 rivets in a session. Just because your hand gets tired. Like, I definitely got a blister on my right hand in between my thumb and my index finger from pushing on the rivet gun. I think next time what I'm gonna do is get some of the what is that, chalk, like weightlifter chalk or whatever, and rub my hands, because I definitely got a little raw right there. So now that I'm looking at this thing, I'm wondering where I'm gonna put this. Is this thing gonna live on the table? I don't know how long it's gonna be till. Probably a couple weeks till I get the firewall built and set up. And I do have the rotisserie that I'm planning on using, so I'll have to figure out how to assemble that. And when I do that, I'll have to go watch other people's videos and figure out when they have done that. But yeah, once I get that in there, then I can think about doing all kinds of fun stuff. Of course, then Van's gonna call me and be like, "Hey, your wings are ready to ship," and then I don't know where I'm gonna put wings. I guess I'll figure it out. But luckily, I think my wings are supposed to be in December. But the way things are going, maybe it'll take longer. And that'll be okay. I don't know how long this fuselage is gonna take. And I still have the tail cone to build, although I don't think I'm going to build the tail cone right now, because I don't think I have enough space for it. So we'll see once I basically rivet the sides onto this thing, how much space that takes up, because the tail cone's another, like, what, 4 or 5 feet? And I don't need the tail cone, so, I mean, I guess I could build the tail cone and then put it up and then store it until I'm ready to join them together, because they don't have to be together until you need to. So I guess what goes back there? The rudder cables go back there, elevator cables. So eventually I'll have to do it. But I don't think putting together the tail cone will actually take that long. So if I run out of things to do while I'm waiting for my wings, maybe I'll do that. But I do have, at the end of the month, I'm going to, well, at least I'm signed up for transition training in the RV14 demonstrator. So that'll be a fun week. Definitely take some pictures. And then the week after that, I have the wiring terminating class in Riverside, put on by EAA, Sport Air Workshops. So I'm looking forward to that, and actually doing some electrical work. I mean, I'm a tech guy, so all the electronics are what I'm actually interested in. Playing with the G3X, wiring up all the avionics to talk to each other, that's what is really exciting to me. So I'm really looking forward to learning how all that stuff works. And we're done. I want to say that was about 2 hours, but thanks a lot, Safik, for coming over and helping me do that. I still have to now build the back end of this assembly and then rivet the scale on there. So I got my Cherry Max gauge, so confirmed that I do need the 4-8 Cherry Max rivets. Maybe I'll get them one day. Anyways, thanks for watching. See you in the next video, and join our Slack group if you want.